Hello everybody, Danielle here. I'm doing a solo playthrough of Shake That City. This is actually going to be my first playthrough ever of this game, so um, hopefully I get most of the rules right, but if you know anything about me, sometimes I do make some mistakes. I'm not perfect. But anyway, I have this set up. I have the shaker built and ready to go. I have my tiles all kind of mixed up in this box because honestly I could not um, bring myself to separate them out by building type. So maybe later. And then I also have these gold tiles at the top. And I also have construction tiles here, which is utilized in the construction variant, which is also referenced in the solo variant. So that's why that's all set up. I have the round tracker here with a marker on round one. There are 15 rounds in a game. And then I do want to point out that I'm using these mini tiles to track which of the tiles I should not be using on my turn. And that'll make sense in just a minute. I do want to explain what these colored tiles mean. So the green are parks, the black are factories, the gray are roads, the blue are shops, the red are homes. So they all have different I guess, meanings in the game. One way that is meaningful is that you might want to use it to fulfill these goal tiles. And so, for instance, this goal tile says if you have at least four of the roads in this row, you can flip this over to get 3 points. If you happen to not be able to get the four road tiles here, you could focus on maybe getting any of the 6 different tiles here. So if you're able to place any of the 6 tiles here, then you also fulfill this goal as well. You get 3 points. You'll get 3 points for each of these. There's also a diversity goal tile here, where if you were to place 2 of each building in your I guess your map, then you would be able to flip that over and get 3 points. So these construction tiles do also add some more flavor to the game. So when you place tiles, you'll be able to remove these construction tiles if you fulfill what they're displaying here. So this one says road and home. So if I somehow place a home and a road next to each other, then that clears out this construction site and then I can start building there. So that's what I will be doing to remove each of these other construction sites as well. I think that's pretty much, the overview of what the components are. I'm just gonna get started and this should all click and make sense. I'm going to shake this and then push. Then oops, we have to redo it because only 8 tiles came out and you need actually 9. So let's give this a better shake. And then we'll push again. And there we go. We have 9. Hopefully you do see the factory cubes here. They are there. But yes, something to note when you're playing solo, you cannot end up choosing a color that is the maximum amount. So it's like you can't choose a color that is the most, if that makes sense. I'm really wording it wrong. But basically, say there were 3 blues out here, I wouldn't be able to choose blue on my turn. And on your turn, you're choosing one color. So you could choose any of these colors that you see out that came out from the shaker, and then you place them directly on your map as is. You can't flip it, you can't rotate it or anything. It has to be exactly as is from your orientation. So although I did say that you can't choose colors of the cube that is the most out of all the other ones, when they're all tied like it is now, the most that a color has is 2, and there's like 4 colors right now that has 2 out right now. In those cases, when there's a tie for how many cubes there are out, you could choose any color. There's no restriction on it. So I'm free to choose to place any of these. And I think I'm going to actually go for the black ones. And I'm going to eye this row to complete soon. So I'll go ahead and do that. Do that, basically. So I'll grab the tiles that I need. And these are 2 factory tiles. And again, I have to place them exactly as it's shown. So top, bottom, just like that. I mean, I could have put it down here if I wanted to as well. But I figured I'll start up here, I guess. And then that's my turn. That's it. I do have a purpose for these tiles, although they're not mentioned in the rule book. I do have a purpose. Right, let's see. Okay, so blues are the ones I can't use because there's 3 out, and that is the most of any other color I have. I'm just going to drag this down because knowing my memory, I probably won't remember that the blue is one I can't use. I do want to try to get rid of some of these tiles, construction tiles, which the factories don't really help with that. So maybe I should take reds. So when I do the reds, I have to place them in this kind of formation. So I would have to be able to place possibly here and then here if I wanted to. And I think instead, well, that wasn't too bad because the 4 red is here. So I could do that. So maybe I will. I'll do this and put it here. And that matches kind of this layout of where the reds would go. Okay. All right. That's that. I'll put these all back in with shake. And then kind of flatten things out. Push. See what's next. Oop, this cube fell out. Okay, so the gray roads are the ones we can't use right now. This is interesting. I think I will put the grays out. Oh wait, see, there you go. I can't choose the grays. I can't choose the roads. So I think maybe I'll choose the parks. So I will put them here. So choose 2 of the park tiles. I'm going to put them here purposefully because of this goal for the parks. And I'll move on. Oh my gosh, guys. I need to start tracking these. So I did 1, 2. I think this is the 3rd round. Because the first round, well, I put this. And the second round, I put this. And then put that. Yeah, so I'm on round 3. Okay. So can't use blue or the shops this time. So in this case, I wouldn't mind the red. If I chose that, would have to go here. I guess I could do that. So I'll put the red here and here. Okay, round 4. All right, so this time, oh, the red and the greens are tied, so I could choose anything. Ooh, that's helpful. If I choose to put the reds, where would I put it? I guess I could put it here. But then I would like to start getting rid of the construction tiles. So you know what? I'll put the... can't choose red and put it here because I wouldn't be able to place it here yet. Maybe I'll choose a gray. I'll choose a gray. Now put the gray. It's not helpful, but I'll put it here. This way I can remove this construction tile. I don't know, that was a good one. Okay, next. Again, this is my first game, so might be some learning curve to the strategy. Alright, 2, 2, 2. So all tied for 2 except for this factory, so I could choose any color at this point. It would be nice to get rid of some of these. Okay, so I'll do the blue. And I'll put it up here, which is the shops. I'll put the shops up here. And because I have a blue adjacent to a red, I can remove this construction tile. Put it around 6. Alright, I can't do reds. So we will do maybe a blue. I think maybe I'll do green instead. No, that won't work either. I was hoping to put a green here, but I don't think that'll work. I'll do the black, which is factories. So I'll put them here and here. You know, I'm not even giving it much thought to the points here. So here's like the points that you'd score for each like of the different tiles. So for the roads, if they connect to the edge, you get points. For the parks, if you put it next to a home or a factory, you get points. For the factories, if you put it near the road, you get points, or another factory, you get points. For the shops, if you connect it to a road or the outer edge, you get points. And then if you connect homes next to homes, you get points, but you would not get points for homes next to factories. So I'm not really keeping any of that in mind, unfortunately, right now. But we'll see how this playthrough goes. I mean, this kind of gives you the gist of how it basically would flow. And that really is the point of my videos most of the time. My videos are never strategy guides. Alright, so I would like to just place a shop. So I'll place a shop here. And that means I can remove this construction because of these two being adjacent. I have one more construction here. Around 7. So we're almost halfway through the game. Can do reds. Okay, so what else can I do? I could just do black and get this goal. So I have at least 4 here, so I can flip this over right away, and I'll gain my 3 points at the end of the game. And oh, missing 1 here, so let's redo that. Okay. Yep, looks like I can't do reds again. You know, the blues wouldn't be good here, so maybe I'll do that. So these are shops. Okay, around 9. Okay. Oh my gosh, these reds are just coming out. Boy, let's see. Yeah, I'll do the blues again. Why not? So I'll do that. And it goes here. So these shops I have 4 of, so I got this goal. And round 10. Ooh, tie on black and red, so black and green, so that means I could use anything now. Ooh, I don't think I can do anything but this. That makes sense. So the gray I'll place down. I'll place it here. No, I'll place it here. And then that will remove this construction because I placed it next to a red. Round 11. Yeah, too bad I couldn't use the others that had more opportunity to place more buildings. Wow, the red is coming out full force. Potentially use the green if I can figure out a spot for it, which I don't think makes much sense to do it here. Might just have to be a gray. Yeah, I'll have to put grays here, I think. So roads I've placed. Round 12. Wow, look at all those blues. Sure, I'll place red. So place some homes. And now rows round 13, 14, 15. It does not matter what the maximum is. I could choose any color I want now in the last 3 rounds. Okay. So the greens I can't even place anywhere. I could take a look at the red, which I could place right here and gain that goal. Let's do that. So I placed a home and I gained this goal. Great. 14. Alright. So what other goal am I close to reaching? Possibly the green, definitely not the gray. So I'll try to go for the green. Place it here. And then last round, let's see what happens. Hopefully I could get a green in there. Oh no, I can't. That's a shame. Okay. And it looks like I can't really place anything else either. Except for the gray. So I'll place the gray somewhere. To maximize my points, I should probably place it next to a factory. So I'll place the road here, I guess. Even though that it doesn't really help me anywhere, but that's all I got. Okay, so now for the scoring. Alright, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get the scoring done correctly. It looks like I'll start with the bonus tile scoring. So I have 3, 6, 9. So let me just put that into my calculator. So I have 9 points so far just from the bonus tiles themselves. Oh, would I have gotten this? Do I have 2 of each city? So for the diversity bonus, it says have at least 2 of each tile type in your city to flip. I do think I have 2 of each. So I should be able to flip it. Another 3 points. All right, so 3, 6, 9, 12. So actually I had 12. And then let's look at the roads. It says roads score 1 point per road that leads to the edge of the board. Connections between roads must be adjacent. Single road tiles on the edge will score. So roads, I have 1, 2. That's 2 points. The other roads don't score. Parks score up to 2 points each. They earn 1 point if adjacent to any number of factories, and 1 point if adjacent to any number of homes. So this would be up to 2 points. Okay, so parks, let's go from here. Nothing, nothing. Okay, so 1 point. Just one. Wow. So those parks didn't end up doing anything for me because they weren't near the factories or homes. I should keep that in mind next time. Factories score up to 2 points each. They earn 1 point if adjacent to any number of factories, and 1 point if adjacent to any number of roads. So you have 1. Yeah, so this is actually 2 points because it's next to road and factory. This is next to another factory, so it's 1 point. So 3 points. 4, 5, 6, and then 7. 7 points. And then for shops, score only if connected to the edge of the board, either by being adjacent to the edge or by being adjacent to roads that lead to the edge. Connected shops score according to the zone they are in. Interesting. Gray, 2, 1. But they only score if connected to the edge of the board. So looking at the shops, I have, this is 1 point, 1 point, so that's 2, and then 3. And then unfortunately, these 2 are not connected to roads. I don't think. But this is, so this is going to be 2 points. So I have 1, 2, 3, plus 2 is 5. And then don't think these score. So I think it's just 5 points if I'm counting right. So plus 5. Yeah, this scoring is a little confusing. My goodness. At least for me. I don't know. Homes score 2 points for each single home or each group of adjacent homes. Any home or group will score 0 points. Oh, it can't be next to a factory. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have 2 points here. 2 points here. Nothing there. So 4 points. So if I added this up correctly, my points are 31 points. I got 31 points playing this solo. And I needed, according to this, I needed to have scored 55 points or more at the end of the game to win. So I was actually pretty far off, unfortunately. But plenty of room for improvement. I mean, being this is my first game, sometimes I don't even feel like playing again if I win my first try. So definitely up for this challenge. Although the scoring is a little iffy. It's a little bit more complex than I would like. And it definitely helped me if I misscored anything here. But anyway, that was my playthrough of Shake That City. This was pretty fun. I enjoyed the aspect of using the shaker. I guess it could replace the use of dice. You could easily roll like 9 dice, I guess, if you wanted to. But yeah, that was a really quick game. I like that this is fairly easy to set up. Not the easiest to set up, but not as, it could be worse. This game plays quick. It could be super thinky if you strategize more. So don't go by my playthrough in terms of how thinky it could be. I really do think there's a lot of potential for it to be that puzzle. Because obviously I did not get a high score, but if I was planning my moves a little bit better, I probably would be closer to that scoring goal. All right, well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys around. Thanks.